Hey, this is What You're Waiting For, a woman's perspective on everyday prepping. And I just had to say, it's funny how things work out. They don't usually work out, well, sometimes they do, but they sometimes don't work out the way you want them to or the way you expect them to, but somehow, in a way, they work out. Example, we had a washing machine. About a month ago, we walked into our kitchen and realized there was inches of water, and my washing machine finally went kaput. It was having problems, and it just finally gave out. We took it outside, looked at it. The only thing that it was basically do is spin and drain. It would fill up. The sensor that told it how full it was messed up. The agitator had messed up. It was just bad. So the only thing it would do was basically spin. So we thought, okay, about a month ago we started hand washing our clothes. We got the buckets. I have one of those breathable plunger washers. I have a washboard. And of course I have tons of Phil's Naphtha soap because I make my own soap. And we thought, okay, this would be a great adventure. You know, we heated the water up on the stove and took it outside, and it was a great adventure for about 15 minutes. And then it became a chore. And if anybody's ever hand washed their clothes, they know how tedious it is. And we're not just talking about, you know, filling up the sink with a little bit of cold water and add some Woolite and, you know, wash a couple hand fine washables. But we're talking about 6 people, all of their dirty clothes, my husband's work clothes, and he has a nasty job, towels, sheets, blankets. We're talking about everything that needed to be washed. And it was time consuming, it was hard work, and we were doing it in 100-degree heat. And the good thing is I have a bad elbow, so I had a hard time wringing it out. Well, we would wash the clothes, put them in the washing machine, and then just spin it. And guess what? It came, you know, nice and dry to put it in the dryer. You don't have to wring it. So that was a blessing. But after a while, it got really not fun. My kids all pitched in. They helped do their own clothes. So they all experienced this hardship that we had for a while. And it really gave them insight into what it would be like, you know, back 100 years ago, or what it would be like if we didn't have electricity and water. Well, we still had water, but you know what I mean. Just a little insight into hand washing. And new washing machines, way out of our budget. We, you know, take care of every single penny is counted for in our house. So we've been putting a little bit of $1 or $2 aside every week. And the used machines run about $150, and really there's no guarantee that they work. So we would have to save for a few more months before we could buy one. We went to a garage sale yesterday, found a washing machine, $40. Asked about it. She said it worked perfectly. It's just one of the buttons was messed up. It didn't affect the washing or anything. It was just the button was broke. No problem with us. I talked her down to $35 and got it home. Filled up great. Hot water, cold water. It started to agitate wonderful. And it drained all the water out. Perfect. But it wouldn't spin. At first I got a little upset, thinking, well, you know, this lady told me, you know, that everything worked perfectly, and it isn't working the way she said. And I know she wanted to sell it, but next time, you know, try not to lie when you're selling something. If you know it doesn't work, tell the people. But it dawned on us that, you know, we have one washing machine that works perfectly but does not spin, and we have one washing machine outside that doesn't do anything except spin. So we decided we're going to keep the washing machine inside, wash our clothes, stop it before the spin cycle starts, put them in buckets, take them outside, put them in the second washing machine outside, spin them, put them back in the buckets, bring them back in, and dry them. And some people might say, that's a lot of work, my gosh, I wouldn't put up with that. But compared to what we went through for the past month of hand washing, boiling water, taking, water outside, rinsing, it's a dream, compared to that. And I don't think we would be so happy about having to use 2 washing machines to wash a load of clothes if we hadn't gone through that month of having to hand wash. And so I was thinking, it's funny how things work out. I mean, all I wanted was to be able to wash my clothes in a washing machine. Well, I can't. I just have to wash it in 2 different washing machines. But the money, saved is amazing because we didn't have the $150 for a used or, the $400 or $500 for a brand new washing machine. So it worked out. It's not the way I expected, not the way I planned, but it worked out. And, a side benefit of having to do that is my children, since a younger age, as soon as they were able to, they've been washing their own clothes in the washing machine. A lot of parents don't make them do that, but I think that's a skill that every boy and girl should learn. Because they're going to go off to college, they're going to get married, they're going to maybe move out on their own one day, and they have to know how to do that. Separate clothes, how to wash them, how to make the laundry soap that I use, fold clothes. I just think that's an important skill. And they've always complained, well, my friend doesn't have to wash their clothes, their mom does it. And after they experienced this of having to hand wash their clothes, and it's time consuming, it's back breaking labor sometimes, bending over the washboard and having to clean, you have to scrub, and I don't think they're going to be complaining anytime soon about putting it in 2 different washing machines. I mean, that to us it was like, yay, it's working. And if they do complain about, why do I have to wash clothes? I'm going to remind them about this month that our family had to hand wash everything. And I don't think I'm going to hear much complaints about them after that. So it's funny how things work out. It's really, it made us more thankful for the things we do have. And it's just, I guess you have to experience the bad times to know how good the good times are. Because most people would be upset, oh man, this doesn't work and I have to use 2 different washing machines. Not going to get that complaint from us anytime soon. I mean, maybe later, but not anytime soon. But just funny how things work out. What you waiting for? Bye-bye.